What is going on, everybody, and welcome back once again to the DC show. This is T. McNeil. As I always say, if this is your first time here, make sure that you like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. That way you are always in the loop. And if you're looking for the latest information in sneaker news, reviews, updates, etc., this is the place to be. And let me let you guys know ahead of time, make sure that please that you tap that bell symbol. That way you receive notifications as soon as I put up new content on the DC show channel. You guys will always be in the loop, as I said before. That way you won't miss a thing. All right, y'all, what's going on with y'all tonight, man? You know, I'm chilling, man, you know. But what I want to do is bring you guys some really special Air Jordan 6s that's getting ready to drop next month in April of 2020. All right, y'all. Now, they call these the Air Jordan 6 HARE. All right, y'all. Now, a little bit of history behind the HARE. A hare is obviously another word for a rabbit. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about Space Jam franchise. All right, y'all. Y'all remember back in the day, I think it was like around 1995 or 1996 when Air Jordan actually started the very first Space Jam movie. So fast forward to 2020, now we're talking about LeBron James himself. He's supposed to be basically reprising, well, not reprising, but he's going to be taking over that iconic role from MJ, and he's going to be starring in Space Jam #2, the sequel. All right, y'all. So with that being said, obviously just like Jordan brand did back in the day, the Nike brand and the Jordan brand has decided to come together and give you guys the Air Jordan 6 HARE. In the streets, I wish they would call it the Air Jordan 6 Space Jams, but technically we can't call it that because then people might tend to get confused and think we're talking about the Air Jordan 11 Space Jams. All right, y'all. So even though it's two different shoes, but you know how folks is, it is what it is. All right, y'all. Now the official release date will be April the 11th of 2020, and they're going for $190 US. You know, that's not too bad. I mean, that's typically what most Air Jordans cost anyway. By the time you add the tax, you're looking at about 200 bones anyway. So I want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on this particular shoe. Now, the thing is, I understand, guys, that the DMPs have, I think if I'm not mistaken, the release date has been pushed back once again for those shoes. I'm not quite sure what's going on with those, but I made a video about those a while back. I'm just not that pressed for those particular shoes, maybe because they're mostly blacked out. You do have a little bit of colorway at the bottom of them joints, but it's just not that appealing to me. Okay, y'all. Now, people might argue and say that these Air Jordan 6 HAREs is the same thing because they're pretty much white. They got a little bit of gray in them, you know, but they have some of the pastel colors in there as well. We got some pinks in there. We got carrot orange in there. Of course, again, we have the white, and then we got some of the gray, some blues, etc. So these shoes, to me, is a little bit more lively. You know, they just got a lot more color to them. They pop a little bit more, and that's kind of the reason why I would probably be more geared towards buying these joints over the DMPs. All right, but without further ado, man, let's look at them now. This is according to how you say his name, @Zuying. Okay, this is the images that come from him. So big shout out to the dude himself for providing the images that I'm getting ready to give you guys today. These are on the foot images, so just to kind of give you an idea of what you're getting if you decide to get the shoes. All right, so let's look at these joints, man. So now we got them up there on the screen, man. We're talking about these Air Jordan 6 HAREs. Yeah, they look pretty good, man, for the most part. You see my man got them on his feet on the black steps. So I like the background because it's a darker background, and this is like a lighter shoe. The shoe's gonna show a lot more, so I'm loving that, man. That's a perfect background for these particular shoes. But you got your typical Air Jordan 6 styling in there. You got your air hole vents on the side panels right there. Air hole vents on the upper of the shoe. You got leather on the upper of the shoe as well as all the individual stitching back there. You got the iconic Air Jordan 6 ankle loop in the back. Obviously, the Air Jordan 6 rings also comes with that same ankle loop. I like the tongue on the joints as well. That's what I was talking about when I was mentioning the pastel colors. I think that's cool. You got white shoestrings. There is the carrot top that I was talking about, guys. The carrot colorway. Basically, we're talking about the shoe or the lace locks. Okay, y'all. So the lace locks got the orange in there, man, with the green on top, kind of again signifying the carrot. Again, we talking about Bugs Bunny. We talking about Space Jam, etc. All right, so that's a nice little nod to that franchise. So I'm feeling that a lot. You do have a red tongue on there as well. And I'm really feeling them joints. I like the midsole as well. You know, it's kind of having that two-tone effect. So you got the white in there, you got the pink in there as well. So I'm not too mad about that particular design. All right, y'all. Now, let's roll around to the kind of like the back of the shoe. You kind of can see now the whole shoe. You got a little bit of green at the bottom, back heel base of the shoe as well. You know, what I like to call the carrot green. Okay, so that looks pretty good. On top of that, you do have what I like at the back of the shoe as well. You got that purple Jumpman logo right there as well with the Air badge underneath of that. And it is appearing to be stitched into the body of the shoe. So I'm definitely feeling that. Again, you got the iconic ankle loop with that purple in there as well. You got the red, you got the black, and that's kind of like a rubberized material on that. So it looks pretty good as well. All right, y'all. Now, kind of flipping around to the front of the shoe. This is a little bit close up now. You guys can see what I'm talking about. Again, you got the Jumpman logo in the front right there, guys. On the tongue itself, it looks like some type of a panel that comes on the tongue. That looks good. The Jumpman badge is blacked out as well. It looks like it's stitched into the tongue. Again, you got the white shoestrings there. From what appears right here, it looks like the tongue also has the air hole vents in there. So I'm loving that. Makes it a nice breathable material, so I'm definitely feeling that. You got the iconic Air Jordan 6 tongue, okay, the same tongue that comes on the 6 rings and on the Air Jordan Spazikes. So I'm really loving that big tongue, man. You got the pastel colors in there, almost like army colors, man. So, you know, it's kind of a lot going on with the shoe, but you guys let me know how you feel about these joints, all right? But again, you got your lace lock right there coming in the orange with the green, again, signifying that carrot design. And on top of that, with the toe box areas, guys, I'm not sure if that's leather. It looks like another form of leather, so it looks good. It's just like the white leather, but it's very clean toe box area. And you know, I ain't too upset with it, man. So like I said, that's pretty much it, man. You know, there's a lot more images on here, but it's the same thing, you know, kind of showing the guy wearing the shoes, this, that, and the third. But what I will say, guys, is that on the bottom, I don't have it, but I'm gonna let you guys know ahead of time that there is red on the bottom of these shoes. You do have white panels on the bottom, and you got a big giant purple Jumpman logo on the bottom of these joints as well. All right, and you got the iconic not air hole vents, but you got kind of that punch hole design that the Jordan brand normally puts at the bottom of the 6s. They come on these joints as well. All right, y'all. So I want to get y'all thoughts and opinions. Like I said, they're dropping next month. Is this a shoe that you guys are going to cop or pass, or are you going to be waiting on the Air Jordan 6 DMPs? All right, I think a lot of folks are going to be waiting on those DMPs, but there's a lot of guys out here, and gals for that matter, that's probably going to be feeling these HAREs as well, because again, it's kind of more of a lively shoe. You got the pastel colors, you got brighter colors, so it's basically, you know what I'm saying, y'all, it's a lot more vibrant. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's going to be more attractive to the eye as opposed to a mostly blacked out shoe. All right, y'all. But to me, you know, I will keep it on my radar as well. It's not something that I most likely will cop because, like I said, I still have other Air Jordans, some Team Jordans up here that's very, very similar to these 6s, okay, which I talked about before. And the thing is, you know, I'm just not in a rush to get the same thing again. All right, so don't forget, like I said, guys, like, comment, and hit that subscribe button as well if you haven't already. And like I said, do not forget to tap the bell symbol. That way you're always in the loop. All right, y'all. So I think the shoes are worth it, you know, and we're gonna wait till April 11th to see how they sell. Okay, are they gonna sit or are they gonna sell out? We gotta wait to see. All right, y'all. So thank you guys for tuning in and listening and watching the brother and supporting me all this time. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, y'all have a good one.